exploring asynchronous connection facilitation, a grief tech design perspective.
Welcome to the Universal Principles podcast. Today, we're diving into asynchronous connection facilitation, a concept particularly relevant in grief tech design. I'm excited to learn how this principle shapes the way we support people through loss.
Thanks for having me. Grief tech, at its core, aims to provide solace and support during incredibly difficult times. Asynchronous connection facilitation is vital because grief doesn't adhere to a schedule. Individuals need the space to engage when they're ready, not when a platform dictates.
That makes perfect sense. Could you give us some context? What's the higher concept here? What are we really trying to achieve?
The higher concept is temporal flexibility. It's about designing systems that respect varying schedules and engagement levels. Think of it as accessibility meets empathy. It reduces pressure on users, allowing them to connect and interact at their own pace, whether it's within grief tech, remote work, or even customer service.
So it's about building in options and avoiding forcing real-time interaction. Let's get into some examples. How does asynchronous connection facilitation manifest in grief tech?
One example is online memorial walls. These allow users to post tributes, share memories, and light virtual candles anytime. There's no pressure to be present at a specific time. Another example is asynchronous support groups, facilitated through forum platforms. People can share experiences, offer advice, and find comfort without needing to be online simultaneously. The support is always available.
Those are great examples. It's about creating persistent spaces for connection that don't demand immediate responses. Digital legacy projects also fit in here, right? Leaving messages for future generations to access when they are ready.
Absolutely. Digital legacy projects are a powerful way to ensure that memories and stories are preserved and can be accessed on the recipient's own timeline. The key is giving people control over how and when they engage.
Are there any other fields where this principle of asynchronous connection facilitation is important?
Definitely. Think about telemedicine. The principle of asynchronous communication is extremely important. The patient is able to communicate to doctors when they are available, and the doctors can review the information and provide feedback when they are able to without needing to set up an appointment time that works for both parties. This provides temporal flexibility to both the patient and the doctor.
So how can designers practically implement asynchronous connection facilitation in their work?
First, prioritize user control. Give users granular control over notification settings and communication preferences. Second, design for permanence. Ensure content and interactions are persistent and accessible over time. Third, offer diverse communication options. Provide a mix of synchronous and asynchronous tools, allowing users to choose what works best for them.
Great tips. Prioritize control, design for permanence, and offer diverse options. Any final thoughts on asynchronous connection facilitation?
Just that it's not just a design principle, it's an ethical imperative, especially when dealing with sensitive topics like grief. By embracing temporal flexibility, we create more inclusive and supportive environments.
Well, this has been really insightful. Thanks for shedding light on asynchronous connection facilitation and its crucial role in grief tech. And thanks to our listeners for tuning into Universal Principles.
My pleasure, it was great to be here. Until next time.